Hey there you guys, Next Gen Strike here, back again for another video, and today we're going to talk about Comic-Con San Diego 2013, basically a wrap-up. Now the reason I'm doing a wrap-up is, one, my internet here sucks, so for me to do individual videos for all these Comic-Con things would be insane, so sorry if you wanted more of a lot of things. I guess I could make this a vlog, couldn't I? Maybe I'll title it vlog, I don't know, but I haven't done one of those in forever. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to do a wrap-up of Comic-Con, a lot of the things that I enjoy. And yeah, my internet sucks, and what was my other reason? I don't even remember, whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna give the thoughts on the things that I really thought were interesting about Comic-Con, and granted, I don't know everything that's happening at Comic-Con because guess what? I didn't go to Comic-Con, so I'm just going off the things that I've seen. I mean, there's like so much information coming out of this, and me being a comic book, well, I guess geek you can call me, it's just like fangasm all over the place, but anyway, we'll keep it PG-13, I promise. And yes, that is apparently crooked. I know, people, I've gotten the complaints about that. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to that picture. But anyway, we're getting off track, so let's get started before this gets too long and out of control. Oh yeah, one last thing before I did get started on this. If you're wondering where my comic book stuff is, since we're talking about Comic-Con, I said I was going to do reviews and a collection. Nightwing has taken forever to get here. I had problems with that, and it'll get here next week, and then there's other ones coming, so I might just wait for all those to get in and then show it, and I've already been doing reviews, so if you're worried about that, rest assured they're happening. So anyway, let's get actually started. So I'm going to hit on a few things, not too many things, but I'm going to hit the big ones that really just like, wow, surprised me. And yes, most of it is DC, because I am more leaning DC, sorry. There's plenty of Marvel sources. I mean, hey, Chris Ray Dema, man, he's like Marvel fanboy up in here. I'm just kidding. But anyway, so yeah, the first thing, World's Finest, Man of Steel sequel. This is just the way they announced it, because I've heard the actual audio clip was awesome. I love that. And then it showed the symbol. It's like, whoa, that's so cool. Now, I'm hoping that they do change the bat symbol, because yeah, that bat symbol looks stupid. I mean, I know what they were going for. They're going for the Dark Knight Returns, which is the Frank Miller graphic novel, that bat symbol, but I really hope that they don't use that, because that just doesn't look very good to me. Yeah, that's just me. That's just a personal preference. Now, of course, the new Batman could have that symbol and be totally awesome. And yeah, that could happen. I just wouldn't like the bat symbol. I'd have to do something about that, because I'm like all like that. Anyway, so yeah, I think that the announcement was freaking awesome. I cannot wait for that movie, 2015. And they also announced The Flash in 2016 and Justice League 2017. I believe that's all solid. I don't know who's writing The Flash, though. If David Goyer's doing all that, then he's got his work cut out for him. So, but yeah, I guess it really wouldn't take him that long to, well, you know, because the directing and the acting and all that takes forever, and then the special effects for Man of Steel, so while that comes out, he could write the other ones. But still, that's overworking the man. Give someone a little bit more input, maybe. I think him alone working on it is not necessarily a good idea, but he has done pretty good so far, so I'm giving the benefit of the doubt. Oh, and speaking of which, Christopher Nolan has less to do with this movie, which I'm a little bit worried about, because yeah, I'm just a little worried, because Christopher Nolan is an awesome writer and director, so him having less to do with it, with the movie that involves Batman, which he has shown that he can really write a good Batman, it's kind of a weird thing. But I don't know, I mean, maybe they're just saying that, hey, Christopher Nolan, you've written your Batman, let's write ours. Maybe that's what they're going for, but I don't know. I don't want Batman to be in the wrong hands, and I don't want this Man of Steel sequel to suck, because if it does, then there goes Justice League. Just saying. So yeah, if you guys understand, I am a huge DC fan, so I'm going into this with you know what, I can't even say it. I'm just going into this optimistically but cautiously. Yeah, let's just say it like that. So yeah, that's how I'm going into this movie. Sorry, I haven't had much sleep, so maybe I'm a little bit running on fumes, but all this excitement has pumped me up. Anyway, so that being said about that movie, since we don't know anything else about it or the other DC movies, let's move on. Let's talk about the Marvel movies. I'll talk about them briefly. So, there's been some things released about The Amazing Spider-Man 2. They showed that panel. I personally haven't seen it. I don't even think it's on YouTube. Like, most of these panels are not on YouTube, or they might just be like tiny little clips, but I might go into watching some of them later. Anyway, I do know that Andrew Garfield came in as Spider-Man and he had his fun and did all that stuff. I think that's pretty awesome. He clearly was meant to be Spider-Man, which is great to have someone that was meant to be that character play him because, yeah, you guys know how that works. And they showed some, like a teaser trailer. I have not seen that, so I can't really comment on that. But yeah, Amazing Spider-Man 2 should be good. We'll see. We'll see. There was, let's see, what else? The Days of Future Past, I think, had a trailer. I have not seen that one yet either. But I do have high hopes for the movie, and I hope that it's not a bad movie. To be quite honest, the only X-Men movie that I really did not like was X-Men Origins Wolverine. I've liked the other ones and enjoyed them, and First Class probably being my favorite. So yeah, I think this could be a really awesome movie. There is a ton of characters, so let's hope that they all get their screen time. I mean, I guess if you look at comic books and you look at the cartoons, there's a ton of X-Men in that as well, so it could work out. Who knows? We will see, and a lot of people are skeptical and like, hey, why are we keeping this all in the same convoluted Marvel X-Men universe sort of thing? I think that this movie might perhaps fix some of that, kind of like what Flashpoint did for DC. I mean, I don't think there were any continuity errors, but you see what I mean? Like, it changed the continuity, so I'm thinking maybe Days of Future Past could erase X-Men 3. And I'm actually in the minority that like that movie, but that's just me. I know, hey, keep the spears away, okay? I have a different opinion, whoa. But anyway, yeah, I see that movie as being good, and hopefully it will be good. And hey, more Wolverine, right? Aside from that little cameo. And I haven't seen The Wolverine, I think it's out, but I'm a little cautious. I don't know if that movie will be good. Anyway, let's see, what else was announced? I think they had some stuff about Thor 2 and Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't really care about those movies, to be honest, so not that I didn't like Thor 1, but I don't know, I'll go see it. And yeah, I'll go see it. But yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy, I don't even know what that's about. Maybe that'll be an awesome movie too. And the other Marvel movie was Avengers something Ultron, I think. I forget the subtitle. But yeah, it's about Ultron. I really don't know who that is. Sorry, I don't. I mean, I used to know a lot about the Marvel Universe, and I guess I still do, but I don't know as much about it as a lot of people do. Well, comic book nerdy people do, I guess. But yeah, I don't know who Ultron is. Sorry, I don't know who Ultron is. And yeah, some people are a bit skeptical about the whole concept because Joss Whedon is not focusing on a story and taking the best bits of certain comic book stories and throwing them all together in a blender and hoping it works out well. That's a little bad. I don't know if that'll turn out right, because I wasn't really a huge fan of Avengers 1. I mean, like, it was a fun popcorn movie, but as an actual movie to go back and watch, me like, yeah, that movie taught me the meaning of this, or wow, that was a really awesome. Yeah, it was just an action fest. That's all that movie was. There wasn't really anything deep in it, so I don't know. No character development. So yeah, that's kind of what I go for in movies, and since I wasn't in Avengers, yeah, I mean, that's really why I've kind of grown out of Marvel, in a sense, because most of their movies are kind of just like popcorn action movies, so that's just me. Anyway, I don't hate Marvel, I promise. Moving past that, let's see what else. Oh, The Legend of Korra, that was a big one, because not only did they show a trailer, but they also leaked the first episode, and I will not watch that or review it, so I'm not doing that until it actually comes out, because I don't want to watch one episode and then be like, oh, gotta wait forever until this comes out. September, to be exact. And yeah, they showed some footage. They're gonna have the first Avatar in it, and I hope it's better than Season 1 of Korra. Not that Season 1 of Korra was bad, but it was a little rushed. A little rushed. And yeah, let's just hope that it continues to build up and be totally awesome. And yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of Korra, but there's really just not that much to talk about. It's just exciting to see that universe come back, because I am a huge Avatar fan. Avatar The Last Airbender is actually my favorite animated series of all time, because it's just like flawless to me. So, yeah. And what else? They also talked about the Trinity War and the Forever Evil event, and they're doing this like 5.2 questions thing at DC, and I think that's really cool. I don't know if Marvel's doing that. I haven't seen anything about it, but they're releasing a lot of clips of like the writers talking about things that are coming up, and again, I say I'm looking forward to Trinity War and Forever Evil, so I think that's going to be awesome. Anything else to talk about? I don't really think there's anything else. I can't think of anything else. I mean, they showed off the new trailer for Batman Arkham Origins, which I haven't talked about on this channel, but I am really looking forward to that. I actually had a video, it was about 10 minutes, and I just never got to upload it, so sorry about that. But yeah, I am really looking forward to it, and we'll see how it turns out. And yeah, I think that's all for now. And yeah, that wraps up this video, vlog, whatever we want to call it. I'll catch you guys later.